World of Warcraft, for many people, is more than just a game. It is part of their lifestyle. This time around, we're going to do it up big.
The idea of demon hunters being an actual playable class has been a fictional idea we've been playing with for years. They're out there on the edge, giving everything, to stem the tide of this evil. They're ultimately heroic, and so it's awesome to finally be able to design that class out, to be able to step into these groups and embody this archetype that's been so kind of classically woven into the story of Warcraft over the years.
When we decided to make the Demon Hunter as the 12th class in World of Warcraft, we knew that it was an exciting opportunity to actually carve out a unique space in the game. And it's something that we've always wanted to find a way to fit into our world. The Legion expansion was just the perfect fit, and we couldn't be more excited to finally make it happen.
Demon Hunter has a lot of lore. I mean, players of the game have really wanted to play as a character like Illidan.
People can finally experience this ultimate badassery of being a Demon Hunter. You start out at a high level, near max level, because we want you to be able to jump into the action as quickly as possible and do what you were designed to do, and that is kill the demons, save Azeroth.
This is the first time ever that players are going to be able to play a Demon Hunter in World of Warcraft. Creating Demon Hunters was a very, very collaborative process.
Who doesn't want to work on, the sound of making a demonic army that's back to destroy everything in sight? I mean, that's like a sound designer's dream. It's like what you want to work on,
We decided to make a custom start zone for the Demon Hunter because it really allows us to tell a story where the Demon Hunters have their own unique place, and in this case, their own time, as they actually start during the events of the Burning Crusade expansion. When the Black Temple was being raided, Illidan sent your character along with an army to go invade a demon world.
That really allows us to make a very cool, very directed experience for someone who's picking up this class.
We had a lot of discussions about what specs we were going to do for the Demon Hunters. And as soon as we knew we were going with Havoc and Vengeance, we really started to buckle down and dig into what each of these meant.
One of them is DPS, and that would be Havoc. And one of them is for tank, and that's Vengeance. We felt like those were very important because they felt appropriate to the Demon Hunter class.
The tank form is just this huge, massive demon. You're just using your brute strength. You're not able to wield a weapon, so combat is all unarmed combat.
The DPS spec, that's all about agility, offense, darting around, striking from all sides.
Ultimately, you have this Demon Hunter that just wants to be in melee, but with the mobility to get to your enemies more easily.
We wanted to give players the chance to live that fantasy as a Demon Hunter along the lines of Illidan, but we really wanted to give players a lot of customization. Players pick their horns, pick different skins, different faces to really feel like their own unique Demon Hunter.
The Metamorphosis ability is one of the core abilities for the Demon Hunter, to transform into a demon that looks like their character.
Both Havoc and Vengeance have Metamorphosis. Havoc has wings, whereas the tank gets these huge spikes on their back and they get this mane of Fellfire. They're just saying, like, I'm unmovable. Just come at me, bro.
They just feel edgy and dark, badass. Like visually, they look awesome.
We wanted to make sure there were very visual, iconic ways that Demon Hunters were uniquely represented in the Warcraft universe. So we've incorporated the idea of having these different tattoos.
These huge glowing tattoos have lore behind them. That's how they harness, like, demonic power. On the cool side, for the player, they design the armor so that you can see the tattoos all the time.
The Demon Hunter has a definite, unique sound. It's a little more powerful, a little more gruff, gritty, a little more demonic.
They do have glaives. Their blades are just pockmarked and gashed and gouged and rough, and they're rusty, and you get hit by this thing. It's not a smooth sheen, it's more like
Doing a new class is a tremendous amount of work. It adds tremendous amounts of complexity to the game. So as we're working on the Demon Hunter class, as we're shooting out ideas to try out and making tasks for engineering to create the abilities, we were going to embrace mobility, and we were going to embrace a more streamlined control system.
We set out from the start to make agile combat the center of almost everything the Demon Hunter does. They dart around, they zip through their enemies. They use their wings to actually double jump.
The double jump allows them to jump again while they're in the air to get over obstacles that other character classes wouldn't be able to get over. They have the ability to automatically glide.
When you glide, you have big demon wings that pop out of you, and that's how you actually slow your descent.
I wanted something like that powerful where the wings, snap out, and so I ended up using this old sail for my boat. So we got some cool elements for the...
Spectral sight allows the Demon Hunter to see enemies through walls, see invisible creatures, stealth creatures more easily, and also to be able to see treasures.
For the spectral sight sound, we recorded using a lot of animals and voice stuff. I created these cool little texture layers of...
We knew that we wanted them to incorporate movement in their attack. Fel Rush captures a little bit of that like agile ninja fantasy. That's the essence of what a Demon Hunter is about.
You can perform the Fel Rush when you're coming out of your backflip. If you can time it right, you can be really quick and deadly.
We are focusing on that super inhuman agility, combined with the demonic magic, and then ultimately, your ability to just release that demonic magic in both controlled ways and uncontrolled ways.
The Demon Hunter is one of the most unique features of the expansion because it's a completely new class that has a lot of very distinct elements to it.
Bringing that class to life is really one of the most collaborative cross-discipline projects we've had on the WoW team. We've never worked more closely with our animation team and our character artists to really nail the fantasy of each and every one of the abilities.
It was really important to give them unique animations. We want to make sure that the players feel special when they're playing this class.
We put a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of thought into what they look like, how they play. I think a lot of the hardened kind of veteran players of World of Warcraft are really going to love the Demon Hunter.
I think it's really cool for them to have another class to look at, to maybe play, but also to play with. Even just having that one different piece in your raid or your dungeon is going to create a whole new dynamic. You are going to be the Demon Hunter.